One or two interesting selections from Benitez, as usual, of course. Desena and Lucas back in the side as we look at Bill Kenwright, who's still struggling off the field. We should also remember, I think, Brian, just the bigger problems at Everton right now with redeveloping the club and still looking for a new home.
Yeah, I think
in another part of Merseyside, and another setback at the planning.
They have a big task to take the club on to the next stage. You know, they've done fantastically well to stay where they're at, but they know to go further. There is a massive step for them. You know, there are a few things tonight that I think they will be very aware of. One of the things also is, you know, from set pieces, they've managed to give Liverpool a problem from set pieces. So I think, you know, all of those things will be talked about. They'll have talked about everything they need to know. They'll give it their best.
Highlights of all the other cup ties later. Incidentally, Aston Villa are leading Doncaster thanks to Steve Sidwell. If they win that, they'll meet the winners of this one at Goodison. David Fairclough and Martin Fisher for commentary.
The 211th Merseyside derby, the 22nd FA Cup clash, and the third meeting in just 16 days between these two old rivals. Twice recently at Anfield, it's been impossible to separate Liverpool and Everton, but tonight there has to be a winner. Outside the ground, plenty of the punters backing the penalty shootout. Let's have a look at the two teams then. Everton unchanged for the third game in a row. The team really picks itself. Record signing Moran Fellaini missed both Anfield clashes through suspension. His aerial presence could be crucial tonight. Liverpool vulnerable at set pieces of late. The Belgian will play just behind Tim Cahill. It's a makeshift Everton strike force at the moment, but they're solid at the back. David Moyes rates Jagielka and Lescott as second only to Vidic and Ferdinand of Manchester United. The big surprise in the Liverpool lineup is the omission of Javier Mascherano in favour of Lucas in midfield. Italian Andrea Desena makes only his second start in 7 weeks. Aurelio drops out altogether. But the big guns, the match winners, are there. Fernando Torres, fresh from Sunday's brace against Chelsea on Sunday. He got 2 here in September. Steven Gerrard scored in both of the recent matches with Everton at Anfield. It's the 4-2-3-1 formation that Benitez so loves, and that probably cost Robbie Keane his Anfield career. Well, David Fairclough is alongside me here. David, a little bit of tinkering from Benitez, but he daren't rest too many. He cannot afford to lose this one.
No, he cannot. He cannot. Liverpool fans, Everton fans, this is the big one in terms of playing each other in the cup. It's something that you dread going out to our neighbours. So I don't think it would have been very risky by Rafa Benitez. He would have really felt a little bit of anger, I think, from Liverpool fans had he played around with the team too much. They want to see Gerrard and Torres obviously in harness. I suspect perhaps the omission of Aurelio is due to a little knock. I don't think Aurelio will have been rested. He had a little bit of a he's been nursing 1 or 2 little injuries of late. Straight one though, Lucas, for Mascherano.
You look at the Everton team, and because of those injuries to the likes of Yakubu and Sahar, no forwards. Joe, of course, is cup-tied for this one, but Cahill and Fellaini both strong in the air. It is an area that Liverpool have struggled to cope with in recent weeks.
Very much so, and Liverpool failed to cope really with Fellaini in the league game, and back at the start of the season he's shown he's the type of player who can ghost into areas. The size of him, he's very intimidating character. Liverpool definitely have to be aware of that partnership up front.
You'll notice that the Liverpool players are wearing black armbands. That's their own tribute to the local radio Liverpool correspondent who sadly died earlier this week. Fantastic atmosphere all around the ground. And it will be Liverpool in red who will get us underway. Seconds out, round 3, and tonight it's a fight to the finish in this Merseyside winter trilogy. The FA Cup representing Everton with their last chance of silverware this season. Liverpool still covet the Premier League title, of course, and the Champions League. So this competition is probably third in their list of priorities. But losing to Everton just doesn't enter their mindset. Long ball forward from Lescott. Here's Fellaini, instantly recognisable, such a tall figure, and that afro hairstyle of his helps you pick him out from some distance. First foul of the night. There'll be quite a few missed time challenges this evening. Lucas on the receiving end. David Moyes in the build-up. David was saying that we hope that the referee is little bit fairer than one or two we've had against Liverpool down the years.
Well, I think you're going to get that type of, you know, is it mind games from managers just sort of trying to lessen maybe the effect of the referee, but you know, these games are very competitive, and it's very hard to say that one side gets the benefit of the other.
Here's Dossena. Now Carragher, the boyhood Everton fan, who has now clocked up over 550 appearances for the Reds of Merseyside. Jagielka and Neville in confusion. Hibbert more certain. Liverpool coming here unbeaten in over 2.5 months. That's 16 games in all. Last time they lost, it was a cup tie in the Carling competition. They were well beaten 4-2 at Spurs. Lescott getting there ahead of Torres. Baines enjoying a lengthy run out in this Everton side, what with Lescott moving into the middle. Free kick goes Liverpool's way.
It's a scrappier start than either of the two previous games in recent weeks. Everton settled down very quickly in the first league game a couple of weeks, and they came out and they attacked Liverpool. I think tonight, at the moment, it looks like Everton are playing fairly open, but as I say, some of this play has been very untidy. A sign of nerves, perhaps.
Alonso just about got away from Cahill, but he's given it away cheaply. Arteta. Now Pienaar. Arbeloa's challenge. Lucas arriving to help out. Out there as well. 4 Liverpool players to clear. th season that these sides have met in the FA Cup. The 22nd tie down the years. Liverpool have won on 9 occasions, Everton on 6. There have been a few draws along the way as well. Andrea Dossena. Down the line for Riera. Free kick has been given. Liverpool fans down beneath us, just behind this incident.
A feature of the games recently has been the referees have been reluctant to dish out yellow cards early on for fear of causing too much of a problem for themselves.
Everton have brought everybody back to defend this. Liverpool have only thrown 5 forward to attack it in the penalty area. Gerrard's delivery. And Everton can clear, and the whistler's gone anyway. Fellaini, who's been booked 10 times this season, and that suspension that ruled him out of the 2 games at Anfield this last couple of weeks or so were his 2nd suspension of the season. And they're supposed to be sitting down behind us, David, but I don't think anybody on the front 6 rows behind us are sitting. They're all stood up, all Evertonians, all making a lot of noise.
I think actually, Martin, just to correct, I think these are Liverpool fans right behind. I think Liverpool have got a bigger section tonight because of the cup tie. But it's a great atmosphere. Certainly, Liverpool fans backing their team all the way, but Everton make a great atmosphere at Goodison on any normal day. Derby Day makes it something special.
Count. Here's Torres. Arbeloa. Look at the space here for Torres. Count in the middle. Gerrard arriving on the edge. That's a heavy second touch by Torres. It'll be a Liverpool corner though.
Well, he made a problem for himself, Torres. The control was a little bit slack and taking it far too close to Lescott. He's felt the effects of that knock as well, Fernando Torres.
He was down on his haunches for a moment, and he's not moving that freely at the minute. Liverpool with their first corner. Once again, Everton have brought everybody back to defend it. Liverpool again with just 5 in the box to attack it. Gerrard finds Baines at the near post. Carragher for Dosena. Finding Pienaar, only down as far as Alonso. Good strike! Howard flings himself to his right, but wasn't required.
Well, he wasn't to know that it was going wide. It's a good shot by Alonso. Nice quick control. How far wide of the post? A couple of feet perhaps.
First strike at goal from the visitors. Neither side has been particularly free scoring of late. Both of them have managed just 6 in their previous 6 games. Here's Gerrard. Little fall for Alonso, but he's lost that. And the referee says he lost it because he was fouled by Arteta. Carragher. Gerrard and Dosena on this near side, cleared by Hibbert, down for Riera.
He should have done better picking up that second ball. He had plenty of time. It's a wild slash by Riera. Good position, I think.
Rafa Benitez, who's won 6 of his 11 games against Everton. 3 times he's won here at Goodison. And there's not much love lost between the two managers. Count for Lucas. Liverpool have settled the quicker of the two sides. Here's Dosena. Riera trying to turn away from Hibbert. Almost managed it. Hibbert stuck to his task. The ball hasn't got out. And Osman can clear. Count, brilliantly done. Arbeloa. Lucas in support. Dosena. Riera. Torres couldn't kill it. It might fall for Count. It's cleared by Jagielka. Back in by Skirtle. Count's flick on. Torres is hovering.
Good passage of play by Liverpool, retained the ball quite well, pushed Everton back. I don't think it's a case of Everton want to fall back, just had a little bit of a domination from Liverpool.
Cahill offside. On target the last time Everton beat Liverpool back in September 2006. 3-0 victory that afternoon. Andrew Johnson made himself an instant Everton hero by grabbing 2 on that occasion. It was an afternoon when this fella here, Pepe Reina, had a bit of a nightmare in the Liverpool goal.
Could Angela Greatwich or Doreen Buchanan please contact the nearest steward? Thank you.
To cushion that into the path of Osman. Lucas for Liverpool. Count. Gerrard short. Charged down by Fellaini. Awkward spin on that ball for Skirtle to deal with. Nonchalant, unsuccessful.
Was a little bit laxed by Lucas in midfield area. Needed to get that pass away a little bit quicker. Failed to pick out Alonso in midfield, and then got himself in a little bit of a problem.
Gerrard on the chase. Jagielka after him. Gerrard worked the corner here. He's done better. He's picked out Alonso. Two former Liverpool greats, Kenny Dalglish and Alan Hansen, both involved in those 1986 and 1989 triumphs against Everton at Wembley. John Aldridge and Graham Sharp on radio business this evening, also involved in those, in the second game certainly, in the case of Aldridge, the first goal in that 3-2 success. Here's Hibbert, dangerous ball in, cut out by Carragher. Collected by Riera. Everton for once have a few bodies pushed forward here. Gerrard back for Lucas. Arbeloa swiftly on for Count. In towards Torres. Missed by Lescott, missed by Jagielka, and Hibbert has to clear for Everton.
It wasn't the best delivery in, but it caused a little bit of problems. Just the ball skipping up off the turf. Just deceiving Lescott, and took Hibbert to be alive to clear that dangerous one as Riera closed in.
Everton's defence has been the key to their success this season. Only conceded 4 goals in their last 10 games, David, and a lot of it's down to the partnership of those two, Lescott and Jagielka.
Well, I think it's fair to say that the partnership has been absolutely outstanding, and certainly the bedrock that Everton have built upon to enjoy a recent great run of form.
As yet, no joy at all for Cahill and Fellaini. Really would expect Everton's success to be more likely to come from set pieces rather than open play. Carragher, one of 4 survivors from the FA Cup winning team of 2006, lining up for Liverpool this evening. Reina, Alonso and Gerrard, the other 3. Have to go back to 1995 for the last time Everton lifted this competition. Looks as though Liverpool might be thinking about having to make a quick change here, David. We can see Yossi Benayoun getting some instructions from Rafa Benitez far side. There he is. We commented on Fernando Torres just pulling up after that challenge by Joleon Lescott. And straight away, if they have to make this change, the decision to sell Robbie Keane will be immediately back in the spotlight, will it not?
It will indeed. It was that was the first sort of pointer that most people picked up on, the fact Liverpool leaving themselves with ample cover, but it's hard to actually say. Torres doesn't seem to be struggling that much, so whether or not they're looking at Riera as well.
Well, the director seems to think it might be Steven Gerrard. They'll be getting word from down there at the touchline. But what is clear is that Yossi Benayoun is ready and he's stripped and he's ready to come on. So Liverpool will be making a change next time the ball goes out of play.
Well, just glancing at Steven Gerrard, he does look a little bit uncomfortable.
This is running a little bit more heavy leg than normally. Well, the ball is out. Liverpool want to make the change. And Gerrard makes his way across the pitch far side. What a blow to Liverpool. What a boost to Everton, David.
Well, it is a massive blow for Liverpool to lose the captain at such an early stage of the game. It has to be only for an injury. But Liverpool have picked up 1 or 2 great results already this season without Steven Gerrard. But any time they play without Gerrard, it is, they're missing a vital part.
Well, you can see what the Everton fans make of it. So 15 minutes into the game, Liverpool forced to make a change. And what a change. Gerrard, their talisman, the man that scored in both of the recent games at Anfield against Everton. The hero of the 2006 FA Cup final victory over West Ham. He's off, and Everton might never get a better chance to beat Liverpool and knock them out of the FA Cup. Fellaini tussling with Riera.
It's interesting from a Liverpool point of view now. Somebody really has to pick up the mantle of the leader, because, as you say, Gerrard's very much the talisman, and he certainly is a leader out there. I think much will fall on Xabi Alonso's shoulders.
There's this free kick given against Everton. Fellaini adjudged to have fouled Xabi Alonso there.
A little bit harsh, I think, to give it one way or the other. 6 of one, half a dozen the other way.
Of course, it was Xabi Alonso that was at the centre of that incident with Frank Lampard at the weekend. The red card for Frank Lampard that has since been rescinded. No card out this time, though, for Fellaini or Alonso.
Interesting thing about red cards against Liverpool. Liverpool have had 5 opponents sent off this season, and each one has been sent off for an offence against Alonso. Extraordinary, that, I think.
Countdown for Torres. Hooked away by Neville, then by Osman. Carragher has taken a real blow to the head there. Cahill has been called to him by referee Alan Wiley. Now, what punishment, if any further, awaits? Cahill unhappy that Arbeloa was getting involved unnecessarily.
I mean, this is what you don't want to see, is sort of other players getting involved and trying to tell the referee what's going on there. The referee knows quite clearly what he's given the offence for. He's a flailing arm as much as anything else. Harsh, I think, to say that it's really intentional by Cahill. I don't think he's really that type of player.
Well, Tim Cahill was sent off here in the league meeting in September. Just the yellow on this occasion. Carragher accepts the apology. Cahill continues his argument with Arbeloa. Carragher will take the resultant free kick. Chipped in towards Torres. Everton not close enough, but his control let him down. Carragher too heavy for Riera. Fellaini has gone down.
Well, I think you have to be aggressive against Fellaini. He's going to win more than his fair share of balls in the air. And Liverpool at the moment have sort of attacked as much as possible. When the ball's been fed up into him and Cahill, I think they've been pretty much aggressive and very strong.
This time the free kick against the Belgian. 20 minutes gone. The goalkeeper has had to make a save as yet. Liverpool have had most of the ball, but they've lost their captain and their leader, Steven Gerrard. Poor clearance by Reina. Straight to Osman. Fouled by Riera. Ironic cheers from the blue supporters here.
It's been a feature of Liverpool games in recent weeks. Reina normally so assured with the ball at his feet. His kicking hasn't been that brilliant in recent weeks. Certainly put Liverpool under pressure there with a weak clearance.
Everton as yet haven't really enjoyed any great possession on the ball. Foul against Torres.
Situations where the forward's just trying to make his presence felt, but it's untidy, and there's no need to get the referee sort of on his back and looking out for those type of things.
Baines with the throw. Looking for Lescott. Now Pienaar. Alonso to clear. Better of Cahill. Arteta getting the better of Benayoun, and it's Baines for Everton. Challenged by Arbeloa. The Evertonians didn't like it. The referee saw nothing wrong, and it's Benayoun driving forward. Carlton Torres through the middle. Benayoun goes himself and scuffs the shot horribly.
3 against 4. You'd have expected Liverpool maybe to make a little bit more of that than they did. Just looking at the likes of Riera, wasn't then too eager to get up there and help the situation.
It'll be picked up here by Arteta. Looking for Osman. By Desaina, who's got Hibbert in support. Not the best of balls to him. Hibbert's cross is a dangerous one. Reina to punch clear. Fellaini and Cahill both looking to attack that kind of delivery. And it's an Everton throw. First real threat we've seen from Everton, David.
Best piece of play by them. Good, quick movement forward. Spread the ball nicely from one side to the other. It was a dangerous ball in by Hibbert.
Foul by count on Neville. And this is the kind of situation that David Moyes will have been working on with his players in the build-up to this one. Set pieces from outside the penalty area. Lescott and Jagielka make their way forward. Cahill and Fellaini just on the edge of the 6-yard box. Liverpool, like Everton before them, dragging everybody back to defend this. Look at the congestion in there. Arteta to whip it in, good delivery. Lucas it was that nodded clear. Forward by Hibbert. On by Cahill. Osman. Well, caught it well, but perhaps too well.
It was worth an effort. Nicely taken by Leon Osman. Shown in recent weeks and months. He's quite happy to have a shot, but he gets the opportunity. As you said, I think he just caught a little bit too much on the full.
It was Leon Osman that scored the goal that got Everton into this round of the competition. Covered their game at Macclesfield, of course. That splendid strike from 25 yards. Lucas down for count. Jagielka hooking away with Benayoun sniffing beyond him. Hesitation between Lescott and Jagielka. And for a moment there, Torres is looking to pounce. Coming up on Setanta Sports later this evening from around about 10:20, provided we don't go to a penalty shootout here, we'll have highlights from one of the other FA Cup replays this evening, Blackburn and Sunderland. That's on Setanta Island and Setanta Sports 2 on Saturday from 2:30. Our Premiership game takes us to Stamford Bridge, Chelsea against Hull on Setanta Island only, and then from 5:30 we're with Liverpool at Portsmouth on Setanta Island and Setanta Sports 1. Here's Osman for Everton, away from 2, tries to bend one in, headed clear by Carragher, and Couch can pick out Dossena. Hibbert trying to get back at him, Hibbert's quick, but he's fouled Dossena.
Well, he is quick, Hibbert, but Dossena is equally as quick. Good forceful run by the Liverpool fullback. I think it's a foul. I think that's what Liverpool need to do. I think they have to put Hibbert under a little bit of pressure. I think in these 2 recent games, he really hasn't been taken on. Riera's been guilty of giving sort of Hibbert a bit of an easy time. He certainly stretched there.
So Everton's turn to bring all their players inside their own penalty area. First goal so important on Derby Day. Xabi Alonso will take.
Can't help thinking if the boot was on the other foot and Everton were taking that free kick, they would have made it count a little bit more. Liverpool can't afford to be wasteful in getting into good positions like that.
David Moyes hasn't had too much success in the FA Cup here at Everton. Just 5 wins in his 7 seasons. Best he's ever taken Everton was round 5. And that was some 3 seasons ago now. Lescott now to carry it forward. Looking for Fellaini, he's picked out Osman though. Osman across, up goes Pinar. It might bounce for Cahill here. Blocked by 3, it's an air shot. Handball is the appeal, nothing given. Arteta charged down by Cout. Here's Pinar, down for Baines. Liverpool can't clear their lines at the moment. Baines goes down, free kick just outside. Lucas, who gave away the penalty at Wigan a week ago, concedes a dangerous free kick here.
Well, he dangles his leg in there again. It's far too easy a decision for the referee to make, no doubt about it. It was a foul. And Everton certainly putting Liverpool under pressure. Bit fortunate maybe earlier in that incident to get away with a handball when Cahill went to ground. It did look like he handled it. Referee was having none though.
Now how good is Liverpool's defending from this situation? Caught out twice in the air by Everton at Anfield. It's Arteta to drive it in. The wall does its job. And it's out for a throw. The word downstairs, David, is that Steven Gerrard has tweaked a hamstring.
I think when it was brought to our attention, you just picked up Steven Gerrard running in the midfield areas. He was sort of struggling slightly. That's tough for Liverpool, but you know, sometimes they rely a little bit too much on Steven Gerrard. It's now up to a couple to step up to the mark.
Neville's long throw, and Reina has to come. Alonso got there just ahead of Osman. Dossena, this has been a feature of the first half. His raiding runs down this left-hand side. Riera. Only finding Neville. Missed by Arteta. In steps his mate, Xabi Alonso. Riera can try again. And this time it's too deep.
I have to say, I think he takes the things a little bit too casual, Riera. Liverpool do well to get down the left-hand side. Just seeing that Everton incident when they get the ball into the penalty area. Very good at getting balls into the danger zone, Everton, and putting in this situation Liverpool under pressure. But at the other end, I think Riera is a little bit sort of shy to take on the fullback.
Nothing between the sides with half an hour played. It's just as tight as we thought. Count for Liverpool. Now Torres with a chance to run at Jagielka. Across comes Neville to help out. Torres finds Count. Now Riera to drive. Neville in the way. Riera will go again. This time strikes the forehead of Jagielka. Pinar closed down by Arbeloa. Into touch it goes. On by Couch. Torres attacking the near post.
It's fair to say that his touch isn't actually perfect at the moment. He's still looking a little bit rusty after that long layoff, Fernando Torres. Certainly hardened by those 2 goals at the weekend, but his general play is still not, I think, up to the standard that it was of last season.
On by Baines, beyond Fellaini. This season it's the first time Liverpool and Everton have met in the Cup since those remarkably exciting FA Cup ties of 1991, the one that really hit the headlines, the 4-4 draw here, the second game in that trilogy. 4 times Liverpool took the lead, 4 times Everton levelled, and the following morning Kenny Dalglish resigned as Liverpool boss. Everton of course won the second replay by a goal to 0 and lost themselves to West Ham in the next stage of the competition. Arteta for Fellaini. Tackle's fairly flying in at the moment, but Liverpool have won it. It's Count. He's got Riera to his left, Torres to his right. Count goes for goal. It might fall for Riera, but he's offside. Wasted opportunity, David.
Poor play by Count. He had options either side. He had Torres even in front of him, and he hangs on to it too late. But obviously when the ball does fall to a red shirt, they are offside. Torres wasn't impressed by that move by Count.
Count playing at the moment in that position vacated by Gerrard's injury. Benayoun on that right-hand side where Count started, and it's Benayoun trying to close down Baines here. He's done a good job for his side. This time Count does move it quickly, but inaccurately again. Foot was high by Xabi Alonso. Play on, says the referee. It's fallen here for Arteta. Trying to line up the shot, and it's on here. Arteta's drive, blocked by Carragher and collected by Riera. No foul. Neville for Everton. Cahill. Here's Arteta. Osman. Nice football from Everton. Hibbert against Dosena. Osman's made the run. Showed too much of it to Riera. Good defending by the left winger, and the left back charges forward again. Can't get the better of Arteta though. Felt he was impeded.
Good work by Arteta to chase back and cover for Hibbert. Everton were sort of stretched there.
Pienaar. Free kick given. Just as Cahill thought he'd got away. Pienaar penalised by referee Alan Wiley, who was in charge of proceedings when Liverpool won the FA Cup final in 2006. So maybe a good omen from Liverpool's point of view that he's with the whistle this evening. By Neville. Neville and Torres square up to each other. And Torres nicks the ball off him. Count chasing. Ball always running away from him. Fellaini. Xabi Alonso for Liverpool. Here's Lucas. Just caught by Pino as he released that. The Brazilian has stayed down. Referee wants to play on, but I don't think Liverpool want to.
He catches him, obviously, Pino, but it doesn't look anything too dramatic, and perhaps Lucas taking advantage, stayed on the ground a little bit too long.
Lucas feeling the after effects of that. No yellow card shown for Stephen Pienaar, who was booked in both the games recently at Anfield.
Has played very well, Pienaar, in recent weeks. Very impressive, particularly in the first game. Gave Carragher a particularly tough time when Carragher was playing right back.
Setanta swiftly in for Liverpool, for Everton, cleared by Alonso for Liverpool. Still in. That's Carragher. But Torres is after it. Sunday's brace for Torres, taking him to 8 for the season. Fellaini. Nice play by Benayoun. And he's found Torres, who can't get away from Jagielka though. Free kick against Fellaini. Torres hasn't given this up. Osman away, collected by Fellaini, but he couldn't kill it. Lucas gets in swiftly for Liverpool. Xabi Alonso, Benayoun, approaching the last 5 minutes of this first half at Goodison. Still no breakthrough. Desena, now Torres. Alonso, Desena, handed away by Jagielka, only as far as Arbeloa. Alonso, he'll try again. Desena again. Hibbert slow to close down.
It was a waste by Desena. He had enough targets in there. This is a thing, that a feature of his game that has let him down, I think, throughout the season. Gets into great crossing positions and doesn't always deliver.
Italian international, he's played a couple of internationals for Italy this season. Cost Liverpool £6 million when Rafa Benitez brought into the club in July from Udinese. Argentine Ensura is the one that's really impressed when he was in the team in December, but he's away with the Argentine under-19 team at the moment. Torres on the charge. Jagielka goes to it again. Free header for Cahill. it's with Osman. Everton's ball. Scots. Skirtle holding off Fellaini. He just kicked out the Slovakian as the ball rolled out of play. Referee Wiley wants a word with him.
It's a slight challenge by Fellaini. No need for him to make it. The ball quite clearly gone out of play. Again, similarly with Torres, just wants to make his presence felt. Fellaini, totally unnecessary.
No yellow card on that occasion. It's the one booking so far. Tim Cahill with the elbow on Jamie Carragher. Fellaini and Skirtle almost kiss and make up. You can see the locals have come out with the Fellaini wig. His is the real thing. Baines. Away from Counts. Lucas caught late by Pienaar. This will be a yellow card, I think, at the very least. Second time those two players have hit each other. They warned Pienaar earlier, David.
Yeah, the benefit of the doubt earlier on. I don't think the other one was that bad, really, but that one is over the top, so whether or not he fouled Lucas earlier, for a challenge like that, it's an obvious yellow card.
Well, it's a record of sorts, an unwanted record for Steven Pienaar. A hat-trick of yellow cards in the space of 2.5 weeks against Liverpool. Lucas down for Benayoun. He's looked sharp since he came on. It's not the throw of Baines.
He comes into this game with plenty of confidence. He had an excellent 15 to 20 minutes against Chelsea the weekend.
Countdown for Benayoun. Trying to tease it across left for Riera. Torres in the middle waiting. Stopped by Jagielka. Back in by Benayoun. This time Lescott in the way. Everton can't clear their lines. Appeals for handball against Lescott. It would have been mighty harsh. And there's a foul there by Arbeloa on Arteta.
Would have been very harsh. Kept his hand up for quite a while. It was never a penalty.
Everton's throw into the last 30 seconds of the first half at Goodison. Won't be much at a time. Physios haven't been busy. Arteta. Arbeloa first to it. And that's Alonso. Carragher. Rosena. Oh, he's lost that.
There's no defensive play like that. Terrible first touch by Setanta. Plenty of room down this left-hand side.
Pienaar with the problem. 2 minutes of added time to come.
Pienaar sort of stretched a little bit too much into that challenge with Arbeloa.
So as we go into injury time, we have an injury. Just looking at the bench that Everton have, players that David Moyes has at his disposal. Andy van der Meijden is the obvious choice, left-hand side of midfield, but he's only come on once as a sub all season. That's his only appearance of the campaign. So overall thoughts on the first half, David?
Well, competitive like we thought, not many chances. Everton really have not created that much, but on the occasion that they put the ball into the Liverpool 6-yard box, it has caused plenty of panic in the Liverpool back ranks. Liverpool perhaps struggled to really make an impression going forward. Had plenty of ball, but get to the edge of the penalty area, it's fallen apart for Liverpool, I think.
Alonso's clearance. Vieira for Liverpool. Torres just about kept it in. Helped forward by De Sena. And Vieira is onside. Plenty of blue back though. Vieira's done well to win a corner. Skirtle up from the back. Tyres and count alongside him. It's Alonso to fire it in. Away by Cahill, and helped on its way by Pienaar, and the way he just hit the deck as he cleared that suggests that he might not be coming out for the second half. The injury time has been played. We're now playing injury time for that injury to Steven Pienaar. Everton's throw. I don't like to report this, but I've got a feeling that an Everton steward down beneath us has just been hit by a missile thrown from the crowd. It's like a coin that's just been picked up off the pitch. As the half-time whistle goes, it's as tight as we thought, it's as competitive as we thought. Liverpool have had the majority of the play, but they've lost their talisman, the captain Steven Gerrard, with a hamstring injury after 15 minutes. Everton have had 2 of their players booked. We're on tenterhooks at Goodison in the cold. At the break, Everton 0, Liverpool 0. Amongst the fans in the half-time interval. It's as we were, really, apart from the presence of Steven Gerrard. 0-0. If we don't have a goal in the next 45 minutes, we'll go to extra time, and don't forget we could have penalties this evening as well. Arteta beating Lucas in the air. Skirtle nods clear. You can make out 1 or 2 items being tossed onto the pitch on this near side from the Liverpool fans down beneath us. They are socks, and I'll get David to explain that in a moment. As the ball comes in, Skirtle away, Arteta tries to tee it up for Osman, and Carragher, aware that it touched the Liverpool body last, prevents the corner kick. Benayoun fails to get hold of it. Count will have a stab. Here's Vieira. Searching for Torres. Collides with Jagielka. Everton ball. So why, David Fairclough, are Liverpool fans throwing socks onto the pitch at Goodison?
Well, we saw a lot thrown on before. Probably that should have happened. I mean, it's not sort of it's unsightly now. Liverpool fans shouldn't be in it, but it's sort of a reference to the fact that Everton are moving to a particular part of town where people say that they steal socks. So. It's Liverpool humour.
Only on Merseyside, only on Merseyside.
I think you're right, only on Merseyside.
Here's Baines for Everton, enjoying a really productive spell at left. No productivity from Everton here. Skirtle's clearance not the best, into touch.
A little bit of a change on the Liverpool line-up. The fact that Kuyt has now come back to the right-hand side and Benayoun has been given that role just sort of in supporting Torres.
There's one of the socks that we were referring to. Skirtle just misjudging the bounce for a moment there. Pienaar, one of 2 Everton players booked. The other being Tim Cahill. Might be a third here. Neville was late. On that man, Alonso again. Everton with 3 in the book.
It has been said about Xabi Alonso that he does get caught because he has quick feet. People think that he's a little bit slow, and on occasions he dawdles on the ball, but he always manages to get the ball away quick, and obviously then suckering challenges into him.
Manchester United enjoyed 3 FA Cup successes when Phil Neville was there. 1996, 1999. He was an unused sub when they beat Millwall in the final of 2004. Incidentally, in that final as well, 2 of his current teammates, Tim Cahill and Tim Howard, were also involved. Tim Howard in goal for United, Tim Cahill, a young, promising Millwall midfielder back then. It's the same tune for the 2 sets of fans. For one set, the words are Liverpool, 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 and for the other, it's Everton, Everton, Everton. Forward by Neville. Fellaini offside. We are just in front of some of those Liverpool fans, and I can tell you the gantry that we're on is bouncing. Cleared by Arteta. He was caught late by Lucas, and Lucas will be booked.
Arriving late, I don't think he does much wrong, but the fact I think that he's been involved in 1 or 2 incidents previously, I think do a little bit of complaining to Mr. Wiley.
Jagielka's free kick. Fellaini the target. Beaten in the air again by Skirtle. Lucas rolls it to Benayoun. Forward for Torres. Jagielka is quick, but Torres is really putting the pressure on here. Excellent play by Jagielka. A real favourite at Goodison these days.
He did well, really, Jagielka. Torres tried to time the run, and he just sort of came off Jagielka half a yard, but there's no way you're going to make that half a yard up against Jagielka. Great defensive play by him.
He's played in all of Everton's 30 games this season, started all of them. Lucas, Benayoun. Setanta looked a bit uncomfortable as he received that ball. Pienaar for Arteta. Now Leighton Baines. Pienaar, Fellaini. Hibbert.
From a Liverpool point of view, I think
Everton want to make a change here, David, sorry. It's looking on that far side. David Moyes has got a sub just out of shot at the moment. There he is, Danny Gosling, I think it is, that's ready to come on as Skirtle comes in strongly for Liverpool. Benayoun to his right, the Slovak continues. Here is Benayoun. Torres and Count to his left. Benayoun taking on Baines, trying to trick his way past his man. Cross is cleared by Arteta. Neville needs to tidy up, and it's off count for the Everton throw.
Good break by Skirtle from the Liverpool defence, and good play by Benayoun. Coming onto the ball well, was just waiting for some support, just couldn't pick out a red shirt.
Well, it's Fellaini who's coming off. That's a blow to Everton, but he hasn't been at his best this evening. That might well be that he's carrying some kind of knock, but he's had no change out of Martin Skirtle at all. And Gosling, this youngster, Only turned 19 earlier this week, a couple of days ago in fact. His 5th appearance of the season. Keep our eye on how Everton might change, Dave, because Danny Gosling is a right-hand side of midfield player. Looks as though Osman might move infield to support Cahill.
Yeah, and whilst he doesn't have the height and the real presence, he will be a tricky customer to tie down. Osman, he's very lively, he's always looking for the little scraps. We'll put a little bit more of an onus on Cahill, though, to be that target man, the outball for Everton.
Lofted forward by Neville. Arteta, defended well by Arbeloa. Still not an inch given by either side. Still neither goalkeeper has had a save to make. Still, you can cut the tension with a knife. Lone Liverpudlian in amongst the Evertonians.
It's always been a feature down the years that Reds and Blues have been able to mingle quite freely without any fear of any problems, and I think it's something that really they need to sort of try and address and certainly feed off. It is a healthy sign, it's great to see.
Osman finding Cahill, can spread this out left for Baines. Bit of space ahead of the Everton left back, and he's away from count. Back here for Arteta. Will it go right for Gosling? It will. 19-year-old's first touch of the night. Hibbert. Now Neville. Liverpool forcing Everton back. Cahill waits in the D. Hibbert has found space. In comes the cross. Looped off Dosena, safely gathered by Pepe Reina. Torres looking for Benayoun. Everton's form at Goodison this season hasn't been that good in all competitions. They've only managed 3 wins. Fulham, Sunderland and Hull, the 3 teams they've beaten here. And in the Premier League, most of their points have been picked up on their travels. 14 here, 23 away from home. Arteta. It's a little bit short for Baines. The momentum of the attack died. Jagielka. The route back to his goalkeeper was cut off for Carragher. Here's Cahill. Ambitious.
Seen a great many shots. Was ambitious, particularly with his left foot, Cahill. Carragher getting caught out of position though. He was a little bit tentative putting that ball down the left-hand side with his left foot. He never really got much distance on it. Liverpool were a little bit stretched.
Missed by count. It's got back for Howard. Remember that the winners of this one will play the winners of the replay taking place tonight at Villa Park between Aston Villa and Doncaster Rovers. The Merseyside team will be at home in that tie on Sunday the 15th of February. Benayoun feeding it left for Dosena. It's behind Torres and cleared by Arteta. without being fouled. Skirtle's never scored for Liverpool. He'd be a folk hero if he managed to knock one in here. Everton so powerful in the air though. A wall of blue as Alonso curls it in far side. The ball has gone out. Torres it was that tried to head it back across.
Not a bad idea, but how many red shirts react when Torres goes for that header? And that is a little bit of a problem for Liverpool sometimes. They don't get enough people in the box attacking balls.
Helped on by Cahill. Pienaar, Baines is breaking on this near side, his left. Arbeloa slides in to good effect. Got the ball first. Everton's throw. Needed to make that challenge, the Spaniard. More socks being thrown at Leighton Baines here. As missiles go, they must be amongst the softest around, but I suppose if you get a good bit of power behind them, it might hurt you if you caught you in the ear or something. Osman. Not a good clearance by Alonso, but Benayoun first to react. Everton about to make a second change. Stephen Pienaar is to be replaced. And it's Jack Rodwell, another youngster, just 17 years of age, who's coming on. Pienaar was struggling at the end of that first half, wasn't he, David? What we thought was maybe a thigh pull or a hamstring strain. Pienaar off, Rodwell on, and Everton now turning to their teenagers in this huge FA Cup tie.
That means another little bit of a readjustment for Everton. Osman now comes out to the left-hand side. Rodwell goes into the centre where he's a little bit more comfortable. Originally a centre-back.
Moves around the ground because the assistant referee on this near side spotted a push by Count on Baines. And he flagged and the referee ignored him. Here come Liverpool strongly with Alonso. Good ball here for Riera! Great stop by Howard. Really good stop by the American. Hasn't had much to do, but he was brilliant there.
Tremendous vision by Alonso. Superb ball, and it's great goalkeeping by Howard. He has to get out there nice and tight. He does really well to deny Riera.
Well, it's the closest we've come to a goal all night. It's brought Liverpool their third corner of the game. What a waste by Alonso. And breaking forward is Arteta. Challenge was by Dasena. Lescott for Gosling. Not a good first touch. Count. That chance by Riera has just picked up the pace of the game. Torres can feed it to the Spaniard again. It's a long way out. Might hit this. He's got Dasena in support. Riera's drive. Benayoun teeing up Alonso. Now Lucas looking for Torres.
All of a sudden the game just opening slightly, and you just see a few more gaps across the Everton back line.
Given the lack of goals by both of these teams in recent weeks, a goal feast was never on the agenda this evening. It it was always going to be tight. The longer it goes on, the closer we get to extra time, and who knows, maybe penalties for the first ever occasion in a Merseyside derby. Rayner's long kick downfield. Torres got the better of Lescott. Little nudge to do so. Into touch. Osman's throw. Offside flag against Arteta. David Moyes hasn't got too much up his sleeve. Had a big fallout with Victor Anichebe the other day in training. As Riera fouls Hibbert. Anichebe would have been on the bench tonight, but there was a fallout between the pair of them yesterday in training, and David Moyes didn't want to use him tonight. Indeed, had that fallout happen about 48 hours ago. Anichebe will have been on his way out of the club at the end of the deadline. Torres fouled. Side, far side, both managers desperately trying to get on instructions to their players. Alonso, beautiful ball for Benayoun. Now Lucas, Arbeloa. Benayoun in the way, it would have reached count, I think. Certainly just checking to see where Gosling was. There's Rodwell for Everton. High into the night sky from Jagielka. Carragher not giving an inch. Shaping to throw it long. Nobody really making a run towards that near post at the moment. What a waste. Limited ambition there from Everton, David.
Yeah, not too many options available, really, so that they just need to find a little bit of, I don't know, a little bit of something different up front, because a lot of the forms of attack are very similar now, and Liverpool, you just sense they've got a bit of a measure of Everton.
Jagielka, who hasn't put a foot wrong all night, just joined us. Steven Gerrard limping off after 15 minutes with a tweaked hamstring. Everton have lost Fellaini and Pina in this second half. Here's Gosling, Gosling's toe poke. First shot on target Everton have had all night, if you can call it a shot. Alonso, Riera, it might fall for Setanta. It's found its way to Torres. Danger for Everton. Hacked away by Lescott. Carragher. Liverpool fans back on their feet all around us. Alonso in field for Lucas. Keeping it moving right for Arbeloa. Benayoun down that right touchline. Hooks it across. Here's Torres again. First touch too heavy. Lescott to clear again. But only as far as Setanta. Riera, can he produce some quality left-hand side? Counts header. Gosling's touch. Count will get there ahead of Osman. Neville. Cahill. Hibbert wide right. Lescott. Lumbering forward. Count. Torres. Also caught by Cahill. Rodwell's Rob Lucas. Liverpool caught dilly-dallying with it. Osman, Arteta. Cahill waits in the middle. Here he is, trying to tee up. Osman! Hit the post! Danger not over yet. In comes the cross, and Rodwell can't quite throw it up at the back post and not it home. Liverpool almost paying the ultimate penalty there for messing about in possession. Riera's been caught by Arteta. It's another yellow card for an Evertonian. Here's the chance, David.
It's a great opportunity. It's well worked by Everton. Nice little ball into Osman by Cahill. He should have scored, really. I think he concentrates on hitting it too well, Osman. And he's got all the goal to aim at to Reina's right. He slams it too hard. But Liverpool certainly guilty of overplaying. Too many passes just for passing's sake in their own half. As you said, Martin, almost paid the ultimate penalty.
Confirmation that Arteta has been booked. Joining Neville, Lucas and Cahill in the referee's notebook. Pinar also booked, but he's off the pitch now with an injury. Into the last 20 minutes of normal time we go. Helped on by Arteta. Gosling. Lucas got a foot in. Alonso for Riera. Torres robbed by Neville, and Torres has gone down. Every time he goes down, there are anxious looks from all of those Liverpool supporters around us. Arteta just gets on with it. Gosling. Now Neville. Cahill melts his way into the middle. Too deep for him, cleared by Carragher. Now Everton producing some pressure. But it's Liverpool who bring it away with Xabi Alonso. Lucas, the check right to see what's on.
Getting a little bit of a lift from that good piece of action. From looking dull and short of ideas, they really have come alive, Everton.
Lucas, Arbeloa well forward, but he won't catch that.
Nervous images around the stadium as it just drags closer to the 90 minutes.
Anxious expressions all around, all four sides of Goodison. It's getting colder in terms of temperature, but the temperature on the pitch is getting hotter by the moment. Baines. Count, that's a nice touch. Benayoun, Torres on his way ahead of him. Not the best of balls, and Baines got a foot in. Jagielka, coolness personified.
A nice little link-up play by Kaut and Benayoun. I don't think the run from Torres did Benayoun any favours. It put Benayoun in two minds.
Bits too straight, you mean?
He was slow to move, and Benayoun sort of, I think he wants to make it, he wants to see Torres make a more definitive run and take the defender away.
Riera. Dosena. And again. Dosena's cross. Baines away. Lucas being forced back. Doesn't put up his stride. It's Skirtle for Liverpool. What a poor ball. Picked up here by Lescott, who comes charging away. Flipped by Lucas. Has to be a card. He's already been booked, so Lucas goes. And Liverpool are down to 10 men. Foolish play by Lucas. He knew he'd already been booked. It was a definite foul right under the nose of the referee. And Liverpool will have to play at least the next 14 minutes, maybe the next 30 minutes of extra time with 10 men.
He does have a problem, Lucas, you have to say. Too often you see him just dangle a leg in there. It's not a convincing challenge. He has to try and get goal side of Lescott. Instead he stands there, dangles a leg out, and Lescott's going to take advantage of that. I mean, Lucas really hasn't helped himself. He got on the wrong side of the referee by also getting into his face, so to speak, early on, sort of complaining about decisions. He ends up getting the yellow card initially for nothing, and now he gets sent off. Very foolish.
Advantage Everton. Jagielka with a free kick. Lescott climbs well. Hacked away by Benayoun. Well, I think the odds have just swayed Everton's way, haven't they, David, now?
Well, they have. It'll be interesting to see how they can make the most of that extra man. You know, sometimes you see 10 men sort of come out on top against 11. Next few minutes will be very interesting to see how they line up and how they readjust Liverpool.
Well, we can see Javier Mascherano being readied by Rafa Benitez far side. He'll want to have another holding midfielder alongside Xabi Alonso. The interesting thing will be, who will he take off?
Riera would look the most, I think, under threat, I suspect.
Can't sacrifice Torres. Top-class sport coming your way on Setanta Sports. Starting tomorrow, we have the Buick International Day 1, Patrick Hamilton's first appearance on the PGA Tour in 2009. International football a week today as Spain take on England. That's next Wednesday at 9. And then on February the 15th, we have the Old Firm derby for you, Celtic Rangers. That's a week on Sunday. That is a 12:30 kickoff. Here, still 0-0. Liverpool down to 10 men. Desaina's cross, poor cross. Blocked easily by Gosling, and Neville can bring it clear for Arteta. Arbeloa almost rugby tackles Arteta, or tries to. Arteta just glides away. 12 to go. Everton sense that it's their game. 12 minutes to find a winner, otherwise we go to extra time, and right now Everton probably don't fear that with the one-man extra that they have. Rodwell. Maybe, just maybe, Everton will be more adventurous now. Cahill. Arteta. Osman. Gosling's lost it. Vieira has lost it. Neville. Baines, and out of play. Chance for Liverpool to make the change they want to make. Javier Mascherano is still ready far side, and it will be, you called it right, David, it will be Riera coming on.
And we see Benayoun now go to the left-hand side, Cow back to the right. He's a heavy stint for Torres now to forage a load up front.
So Mascherano on for at least 10, quite possibly 40 minutes. We're heading for extra time unless this Merseyside derby is to bring us a dramatic winner in the last 10 minutes. Everton, it must be said, look the more likely to snatch it now. An extra man, Lucas, the latest to be sent off in a Merseyside derby. Neville. Here's Rodwell. Lescott. Baines. Osman. Good ball, Lescott. Nice football this from Everton. Baines, and there's that brick wall that is Martin Skirtle. Osman. Has it gone? Yes, it has. Everton corner. Arbeloa not in agreement, but his opinion doesn't count. And now's the chance Everton have been waiting for. A corner kick. Jagielka and Lescott are in there. Cahill always a threat. Rodwell will attack the near post. That's the instruction he's getting from Jagielka. Dangerous moments for Liverpool, David.
Certainly is, and Liverpool will have done a lot of work, I suspect, on defending these type of situations. Now is the acid test.
Everton have 5 in the 6-yard box. Arteta for Baines, tees it up, Arteta fires it in. And Benayoun can hack it clear. Hearts and mouths all around us as that ball fizzed across the 6-yard box of Liverpool. Pivot, it's all Everton now. Looking for Lescott. Cleared by Desaina. Arteta. Neville coming forward. Rodwell square and in space. Here's the 17-year-old. What a moment that would have been. Never scored for Everton before. How about settling an FA Cup replay against Liverpool?
He was there to hit, but never looked really convincing, did he? Would have liked to see Arteta coming at you from that range.
Liverpool's tactics from now on, David, is it to hang on, get it to extra time and try and nick one, or are they already thinking of penalties?
Well, I think it's clear that they will try and nick one. I don't think they'll try and come out and be too adventurous. Mascherano gives them a good option in terms of how he can hold the midfield, and it maybe will give Alonso a little bit of license to edge forward. But I don't think Liverpool will be that adventurous.
Whichever way you look at it now from Everton's perspective, there's a real opportunity for them here at home against 10-man Liverpool, who are without Steven Gerrard. Torres is not at his best at the minute. Baines to centre, it's deep and it's too deep.
Well, maybe he got in too early there, Gosling, because he was in a good position and he just came in, I think, too close to Cahill round the back, and he just bided his time. I think that ball might have felt right for him. I think it's important for Everton now, if they're going to create anything to stretch Liverpool at the back, and they go and put somebody on Setanta and really stretch Liverpool down their left-hand side.
Van getting back to good effect, dispossessing Arteta. Lescott, that's a great ball. Rodwell in behind Mascherano, fires it over and finds Xabi Alonso. Torres goes down under the challenge of Phil Neville. No free kick and Torres is hurt. Play continues. Liverpool down to 9 at the moment then. Arteta being urged by his mate Alonso to put the ball into touch. Arteta reluctantly, ever so reluctantly does so.
He's been in the wars, Torres, a few times tonight and looked very uncomfortable. I have to say, it's a feature of the game that I don't like, seeing the ball put out of play when people go to ground. You know, how can you be sure that people are really injured? It's something and nothing. It's accidental, I think, by Neville on Torres.
Liverpool have played 2 of their 3 subs. Torres looks okay-ish to continue, but he's clearly not 100% fit, is he, David?
You know, I think he is feeling the effects of a lot of games in a short space of time. I think he can stretch and he can go the whole way. He hasn't really looked totally comfortable with his game over the last week or so.
Rodwell. 3 minutes left on my watch of normal time. We'll have quite a bit of injury time at the end of the 90, and then if we're still level, 30 minutes of extra time. And of course it could be decided by penalties. First ever penalty shootout in a Merseyside derby, but we're still some way off that yet. And Everton still pressing for the winner in the 90. And they fashion one real quality opportunity. Not there, they won't. They've given it away to count. There by Alonso to carelessly concede possession so easily, and Everton have it back again with Neville. Arteta. Everton fans just willing Everton to get a shot in on goal on Pepe Reina.
feature of the league game a couple of weeks ago was how well Everton passed the ball.
Right on cue.
And if they could re-establish that form and find it and stretch Liverpool, and then they can create something for Gosling and Cahill, then there's something there. But Liverpool will be feeling it a little bit, that one man down now.
Well, don't forget that Liverpool snatched victory right at the death against Chelsea on Sunday. 2 Torres goals in the closing stages won them those 3 precious points, but they've barely been in Everton territory since Lucas was sent off, and Count's given it away. Snapping up his Hibbert. Look at the run here. Checked by Alonso. We know what's coming.
Well, he tried to disguise it at least, Alonso, but he knew he was just going to make a little bit of contact on Hibbert. Wasn't quite as naive a challenge as we saw with Lucas.
Into the last minute. I don't think anybody's remained seated in this ground right now. Everybody's straining to get a good view of what could be the last climatic moment in this Merseyside derby. Can Everton win it? Right at the death. Arteta, hands on hips. Gets ready to provide quality. Liverpool trying to hold a high line. Arteta bends it in. What a waste. All that build-up for that. All eyes now on the 4th official as the clock to my left shows that we've played all of the 90 minutes. 4 minutes of added time is what we will have. Benayoun has done well to retain that under pressure from Rodwell. Mascherano. Count. Ball stayed in despite Everton protests. Torres, the only player in red in the box at the moment. Count might settle for the corner here. Liverpool fans who have been quiet are on their feet. Liverpool's turn to try and snatch it at the death. Everton taking no risks, everybody's back again. Xabi Alonso to fire it in. Good looking ball, headed out for another corner by Lescott. Alonso will try again. Similar kind of ball in. This time it's Cahill who clears. Carragher first to it. Liverpool acting captain swings it back in. Gathered here by Osman, who struck the post in this second half. Forward towards Gosling, Desaina the favourite. Wants that to run, and it just about has the legs to do so. Well, earlier tonight in our build-up to this one, we spoke to the former Everton captain, Kevin Ratcliffe, who said he fancied Everton in the 90 minutes. Well, he's got 2 minutes for his prediction to come true. Mascherano fly kicks it clear. Maybe time for just one more opportunity for either team. It looks like that team will be Everton at the moment. Phil Neville, Cahill with his arm up in the D. Skirtle heads it clear. He's been so important for Liverpool tonight, Martin Skrtel. Lescott can try again. Osman. Sliding in was Arbeloa, given away by Kout. On my watch, we're now into the last 60 seconds of the 4 minutes that are to be added at the end of the 90. We're close to going into extra time. Hibbert. Allowed to carry it a long way. Rodwell. Closed down by Benayoun, but he's still managed to feed it right for Neville. Now Arteta. On one to Gosling. In comes the cross. That'll be a corner.
Everton certainly took their time to try and get that cross in. I think it's one of those times where you just get the ball into the penalty area and you put the side under pressure. This is a testing moment for Liverpool.
David Moyes urging all of his players to get in the box. Hibbert isn't going in. Gosling and Neville are on the edge, and it's Baines, the left footer, who will go across to take. It all comes down to this, otherwise it's extra time. Up go the heads, cleared away by Skrtel and then on by Benayoun. On my watch, we've played the 4 minutes of added time promised. Gosling with the quick throw. Down for Osman. Osman's cross towards Cahill. And again Cahill. Brilliant defending by Carragher. There's the whistle. It's 0-0 after 90 minutes plus 4 minutes of added time. It will be extra time at Goodison to settle this fourth round FA Cup replay. 90 minutes haven't brought us a goal. Will 30 minutes bring us one, or will we go to penalties? Join us after the break. Welcome back, here we go again. It's as we were at 8:10, 0-0 in scoreline, but an awful lot of the cast have changed since then. And at the moment, Everton will be favourites. Liverpool down to 10 men. Lucas sent off for 2 yellows. There are 4 others that walk that tightrope at the moment. Cahill, Neville and Arteta for Everton, Alonso for Liverpool. Hibbert looking for Cahill immediately. Carragher nods clear. And again. Manchester United will be loving this, the fact that Liverpool are being forced to play extra time. Torres taking on Jagielka, Hibbert back to support.
It really has been the match of Torres. Jagielka, really impressive. Form of his life probably, I suspect.
Yes, he took a little while to settle in last season. He is one of those players that's termed utility. Played in midfield a lot for Sheffield United. Here's Baines. In behind the Liverpool defence, in comes the cross, and it was missed at the near post by Cahill, who's furious. He felt he was pushed. Carragher, I think, was the defender involved.
Well, that's what Carragher does really well, gets his body into the danger zones. Yeah, harsh if it's given. Again, well disguised though, the challenge by Carragher. It wasn't an obvious one. Good ball in by Baines though.
Might have been a penalty ahead of schedule there. Skrtel's clearance, only as far as Neville. Here's Gosling, waiting for Hibbert to arrive, but then drives in the ball himself. Awkward deflection that caused some confusion for Carragher, if not Reina. Torres quite definitely the lone striker now. Liverpool playing 4-4-1 now. There's nobody just behind Torres, needs must. Kout playing wide right, Benayoun wide left, and Mascherano and Alonso in the middle. Hibbert. In steps Mascherano. And he's gone on here, Benayoun couldn't pick him out. And that's only as far as Hibbert.
I mean, if you do lose a midfield player to a red card, I mean, you couldn't have a better replacement than Mascherano, I have to say. It's worked out quite well for Raptor in that respect, starting with Lucas.
Question is, do Everton have the wherewithal and outs to break down Liverpool with that extra man? And Liverpool hold on. Looks increasingly unlikely that they'll be able to break away and score. Torres isn't moving freely, and he's the only striker they have out there at the minute. Arteta away from two, clipped by Mascherano, free kick.
Good feed by Arteta, comfortably went past Alonso. Let's see the referee sort of not overreact, but that one was a little bit of guile by Arteta that deceived Mascherano.
Yes, playing forward in the nicest possible way. The idea is if he can win Everton free kicks on the edge of the area, they can test Liverpool. And Osman, a nice spin, good shot, straight down the throat of Pepe Reina though.
Good ball into feet, and that's what really is going to cause Liverpool problems. If getting ball into dangerous area, lots of those players in the Everton lineup are quite capable of scoring a goal, stealing a little goal. I think in tight situations, Everton can cause Liverpool problems. I don't think they're really going to stretch them and sort of attack with any real pace, but it's a case of getting those bodies into the penalty area.
Carragher. Now Setanta. Skirtle for Kaut. Mascherano. Osman. Gosling. Alonso slides in. Arteta, Baines has made a charge to his left. Rodwell, one of the two youngsters brought on by Everton in the second half. Jagielka. Osman. Osman's drive. Reina can't stop it. Gosling went in, and good stop by Reina down at his feet. Gosling almost with a crucial strike there.
Well, we know that Osman's happy to have a shot from around the area. It's a superb second save by Reina. Just having to stretch for that one, he can't get a grip of it, Reina. He has to really react well.
Baines with the corner, lifts it in, good delivery, Cahill just wide! How close was that for Everton?
Again, Cahill doing what he does best, finding that little bit of space in the penalty area, and it is only a whisker away from finding its way inside the post.
Two great chances for Everton in the space of a minute. First Gosling denied by Reina, and then Cahill agonisingly close. That's how agonising it was for him. Alonso's going to get caught here. Run into Neville. Gosling's breaking to his right. Setanta might get there first though. Good defending. Liverpool cannot get out of their own half. It's all Everton. And it's Hibbert. And it's wasted. Mascherano. Torres. Still can't get any change out of Jagielka. And Benayoun is broken forward, he's out of position. It's Neville. Hibbert with a chance to centre. Cahill waits far post. In goes the header this time from Gosling. These are nervous moments for Liverpool, David.
Well, they are, even though they're trying to break out, they're not really getting over the halfway line, and Everton are doing well to maintain this pressure and stretch Liverpool a little, and to really work hard to get men behind the ball.
Liverpool must find a way of just relieving some of the pressure. Torres offside.
Got to hold the ball in a little bit longer, Torres. I think he goes to try and get past defenders sort of maybe too quickly. I think in this situation he has to just hang on to it and protect the ball and bring others into play.
Osman. Arteta. Baines to his left. Setanta doesn't need him. Instead it's Neville. Through for Gosling, taking up a great position here, blocked by Benayoun. And away into touch by Carragher. Real backs to the wall stuff for Liverpool. Neville. Arteta. Osman. Hibbert. Carragher across. Hibbert is forced to loop it over. Collected by Baines. Nodded clear by Count. Headed forward by Rodwell. Away by Mascherano. Neville gets there ahead of Torres. Osman. Osman's ball in. Finds the head of Carragher. Countdown for Benayoun. Torres wants the free kick and will get it. Liverpool want to bring on Ryan Babel soon.
A little bit better by Torres. Just try and win the foul and just...
It's coming off.
Things down. Yeah, I think it's a right decision. He's looked very tired. He's taken one or two bumps throughout the game and hasn't probably looked his most comfortable tonight, Torres. Babel though can stretch a defence with that pace. He will give Jagielka and Lescott a little bit of a test if Liverpool can get the right balls forward.
So the big hitters, the match winners, Torres and Gerrard, no longer on the pitch for Liverpool. And one of those players that Rafa Benitez said could do a job, and why they could afford to let Robbie Keane go, Ryan Babel is on to see if he can help Liverpool over the finishing line here. It might not be in the extra 30 minutes of extra time, it might be in the penalty shootout. And he's trying to turn Lescott here. Jagielka's required. Babel almost with an immediate impact there.
Quick sight of what Babel can do. That pace will cause problems. He's powerful and he's able to sort of ride that challenge of Lescott and still put a threat in and force that clearance from Jagielka.
A rare corner in extra time for Liverpool, who have found it difficult to get over the halfway line. Alonso to take. Couts helped it on. Howard with the stretch. Osman, held up by Count. Good roll to keep it in. Rodwell searching for Baines. Good ball in for Osman, it just bounced away from him. Across comes Skirtle, appeals for handball from some of the Everton fans at that end of the ground. Referee wasn't interested. Mascherano looking to release Babel.
It has been said that Babel sometimes looks like he lacks the appetite really to really make an impact. But when he's on form and he's in the right mood, he is a handful.
Rodwell, cleverly done. Osman for Arteta. Arteta loving this. Infield for Rodwell. Held up by Alonso, that's a foul. It's another Everton free kick.
The referee's right there.
Alonso
Maybe it's a bit fortunate, Alonso. There was a little bit more intent there, having a second look, and initially I thought he was just deceived by Rodwell.
Alonso has to be careful. He's one of the 4 players that are out there on a yellow card already. Liverpool have struggled since they lost Lucas to a red card. They can't afford to lose another player. This will probably be the last bit of action of the first period of extra time. Will it bring us the first goal of the night? Arteta and Baines, the 2 players over it. It will be Arteta to strike. It came through the wall and it's gone behind for a corner. Chance for one more chance.
Sign of Arteta's confidence. He scored a great free kick a couple of weeks ago, but he is one who's made Everton tick, I think, in this second half and into extra time.
Cahill with that header that flashed wide from the last corner kick Everton forced. That was from the right. This from the left. The referee is seen pushing and shoving on the edge of the 6-yard box. Who are the main protagonists here? Dirk Kuyt and Tim Cahill.
So I think Kuyt has been given the job of shadowing Cahill. Notice he did that in the first half.
Virtually rugby tackling him as the ball comes in, headed away by Mascherano. Back in by Hibbert. Help forward. Osman got a push by Carragher, did he? No, he didn't. Cleared by Benayoun. Referee checks both wristwatches and blows for the end of the first period of extra time. We still await the first goal of the night. We still head towards the first ever penalty shootout in a Merseyside.
Everton, perhaps, having to play the most recent games with the same group of players. This will be a big test for the Everton squad, I think.
Mascherano looking for Babel straight away. Jagielka had to stretch to get there. Tonight's performance, he was never going to miss it. Setanta miscued that, but he still managed to find Benayoun, who can't get past Hibbert. Well, so much to talk before the game, David, was about that last FA Cup replay here at Goodison that brought us thrills and spills, and 8 goals shared between the sides. We've barely had a shot on target all night this evening, but it's been so tense, so absorbing.
Well, that is a feature of FA Cup games between the two. No inch given. The amount of people that actually said to me before the game, I fancy this game to go to penalties. I actually didn't think that, but vibes were right.
Still not quite there. Everton have made their final change of the night. Phil Neville replaced by Andy van der Meijden. Only his second appearance of the season. Second time he's come on as a sub. Rafa Benitez already getting ready for the penalties, is he there?
Of course you can afford to count your chickens, but he's quite clearly deciding on his penalty takers.
Cahill. Now Rodwell. Bit of a blind ball back for Lescott. Baines with the touch. Arbeloa away. Mascherano against Arteta. The Argentine wins. Arteta appeared to have a little bit of a kick out at him there.
He was a little bit put out, I think, by the challenge of Mascherano.
Away by Skirtle, Carragher was going for it as well. Setanta gets the foul, despite the shouts of "don't foul him" from Hibbert to Gosling. Everton will have recent painful memories of penalty shootouts. They went out of the UEFA Cup last season to Fiorentina in that fashion. Forward by Setanta. Babel's helped it on. Liverpool have been down to 10 men since Lucas was sent off on 76 minutes, and since then it's pretty much been all Everton. They haven't been able to find a way past Pepe Reina. Cahill's header flashing wide of the post. Gosling forcing a save from the Liverpool keeper as well. Babel fouled by Lescott. That's a free kick, and the referee is calling Lescott towards him.
Does very well, Babel, to ride a couple of challenges, hold the ball up and get that foul out of Lescott. The referee becoming a little bit more lenient as the game has worn on, hasn't he?
Just a few words in the ear of Julian Lescott. No card. Liverpool, understandably, in no rush to get this free kick taken. They would settle for penalties now. Xabi Alonso to take. Liverpool with 4 in the box waiting. Everton with twice that number defending. In by Xabi Alonso. Well, there was 1 or 2 pushes going on. Count felt he was pushed out of the way. Hibbert humps it forward towards Arteta, defended by Carragher, then away by Skirtle. And Babel get hold of this. Not at the first attempt, not at the second either. Came off Jagielka's chest, Benayoun. The whistler's gone. Gosling, that's a nice turn. Hibbert. Benayoun backtracking to good effect, but it's Everton's throw. Arteta. Well gathered by Reina, the deflection off Mascherano, took it upwards and was spinning. Long downfield, Babel after it, but Howard will get there first. Plenty of tired legs out there now. Liverpool have seemingly got their tactics right since they went down to 10. 2 banks of 4 and 1 man up front on his own. Gosling trying to turn Setanta, he almost got through. Good challenge by Carragher, gathered by Arteta. Here's Gosling again. Gosling shot. Not short of confidence, is he, Danny Gosling?
No, he scored a goal or 2 already in a few games that he's had this season. All prompted again by Arteta, who has got the guile to open up any good defence. A little bit of an unknown Gosling when he appeared in the Everton lineup, but it made an immediate impact.
Yes, I saw him make his debut at Middlesbrough around about Christmas time. And he's been used on several occasions as a sub since then. As you say, he's already found the net for Everton. He's come close twice tonight since he came on as a sub, and here he is again. Now Rodwell, now Osman. Look how congested it is, but somehow it's been worked right for Hibbert. Cut out by Carragher. Liverpool need to get it away. Alonso can't. Hibbert sliding in, the foot was high, and referee Wiley is calling him towards him. It's another yellow card, and again it's that man Xabi Alonso on the receiving end.
Tremendous ball in by Hibbert, caused panic in the Liverpool ranks, and then it became scrappy, and I think those type of challenges are going to happen in these circumstances.
Vital interception here by Carragher, David.
Well, usual for Carragher, often the man that makes the vital interception for the Liverpool defence. And then Hibbert just trying to win that ball back, just arrives a fraction late.
Count battling with Van der Meyde. Struck the hand of Baines. Liverpool's free kick.
Put in a great effort tonight, Kaut. You know, sometimes he lacks the finishing product, but his work rate is phenomenal, and he's one who still looks to have a lot of energy even at this stage of the game.
Liverpool's turn to turn the screw and look for the winner. Towards Kaut again. Van Ayoun, despite the acrobatics, can't help it back across, but it's a Liverpool corner. Bemused expressions from Messrs Gosling and Hibbert, and a few thousand Evertonians behind that goal.
I don't know whether that's an intentional delivery by Alonso. We've seen that 3 or 4 times in the game where he really goes for the long one. It looks like a poor delivery initially. Liverpool a little bit fortunate there, I think, to get the corner.
It's a slow stroll from one side of the field to the other for Xabi Alonso. Liverpool have Babel inside the 6-yard box. Skirtle, Counts and Arbeloa are the 3 darting from the penalty spot. In comes the corner kick. And across the face of goal, it came off an Everton head last.
It's a better delivery, just fallen in the danger zone. Again though, not enough Liverpool bodies attacking the ball.
Well, precious seconds tick by as Xabi Alonso trots to this near side. Everybody craning to get a better view of what could be the deciding moments of a long old night at Goodison. Whistler's gone. Too much pushing by players in red on players in blue, and we have 5 minutes to go to settle this. On the balance of the night, David, do either team deserve to win it on open play, or does it deserve a penalty shootout to decide things?
I mean, the only clear-cut opportunity has been to Everton, hasn't it? On that basis, probably, you know, they've got that fraction of a lead in a point sense. But at this point, you know, I think both sides would settle for penalties.
Rodwell helps it forward. Having said that, is there one more chance? Well, not there, there won't be. Cahill offside.
Liverpool look like they've settled for penalties, really, because they haven't shown any real urgency, have they, to step things up. They've tried to make the most of it when they've been in the Everton half, but generally they've just slowed things down.
Well, such is their record in penalty shootouts that they will fancy their chances from 12 yards. Ten wins in 11 shootouts down the years for Liverpool. Van der Meyde, I'd almost forgotten he was on the pitch. Many Evertonians have forgotten he was at the club.
Just thinking that.
Mascherano came off the shoulder of Hibbert. Just where Everton don't want to be at this late stage in proceedings. Liverpool on the go slow. But Everton must keep their concentration, their enthusiasm to get forward. They mustn't give it away at the other end. Foul by Babel on Hibbert. It's actually Van der Meyde that's gone down.
Something and nothing. Babel again, I think, doing well to just try and keep Liverpool on the ball.
2.5 minutes of extra time remain. Lescott searches for Cahill again. Skirtle slipped but recovered in time to find Alonso, who for once tonight has given it away. Who's there to collect it? Jagielka. Good ball wide right for Van der Meijden. Arbeloa has lost his man. It's Gosling. Couldn't get his feet right. Still gets the shot in. It's there! Danny Gosling! Danny Gosling, the 19-year-old, wins it for Everton. Deep, deep, deep into injury time. Goodison has gone mad. Pepe Reina is squaring up with Andy Van der Meijden, who's boosted the ball away. Liverpool desperately trying to get the ball here. Chaos reigns at Goodison, but what we know is that Danny Gosling has scored for Everton, and Everton now have 1 foot firmly planted in the next round of the FA Cup.
Well, we said he has an eye for a goal. Everton launching that challenge. I think it was Jagielka that prompted the attack. It's poor defending from Arbeloa's point of view. I think he allows that ball too easily to get over his head. Gosling has time to get it down. Liverpool defenders, reluctant to make any challenge. Very cleverly finds the corner of the goal. Gosling gets a bit of good fortune off the toe of Skirtle and off the post as well.
A new Everton hero has been born, and look at the reaction of the manager, David Moyes. 1 minute of extra time to go. Count comes forward. Arbeloa, who was at fault for the goal, fires it across, and Lescott can clear. Everton are nearly there. Liverpool thought they'd held out. Reina forward.
Well, it's a hammer blow to Liverpool. They look beaten, shaking their heads all around the side, Liverpool, at the moment. And Goodison is rocking to Everton's cheers.
Well, Liverpool have been hanging on really ever since Lucas got sent off, and just when we thought it was definitely going to be penalties, Liverpool went to sleep, and Gosling, having seemingly lost his chance, got his feet right eventually, regained his composure and fired it home. 2 minutes of injury time to play at the end of extra time. Liverpool look a spent force now. Everton look like making it through to the last 16 of the FA Cup. And here's Gosling again. Mature play. It's all about ball retention now for Everton. They don't need a second goal. 1-0 will suffice. Everton's throw.
There was a certain intent when Jagielka broke up that attack on the halfway line and just pressed forward, and it looked like they had their urgency to get in amongst it, and Everton threw bodies in there and they got the right result.
Well, it all stemmed, didn't it, from Xabi Alonso surprisingly giving the ball away. Jagielka seized the opportunity. Van der Meijden with the cross. Arbeloa had lost his man. He'd been drawn too central, and there was Danny Gosling to become an instant hero for Evertonians everywhere. 1 minute of added time have come and gone. Desperate play from Liverpool, helped forward by Carragher. Babel can't get hold of it. It's an Everton free kick. And with that, David, I think the last vestige of hope has gone from Liverpool in the FA Cup for another season.
I think it's all but gone from Liverpool point of view. And just prior to the goal, maybe we just give the benefit of the doubt to Everton. I think they have probably done a little bit more. They've created a little bit more. Liverpool have struggled. Certainly the handicap of losing Gerrard early on didn't help. And then to lose Lucas obviously doesn't help further.
All eyes on Alan Wiley as he blows the whistle. Everton have beaten Liverpool in the Merseyside derby, and there's a new hero in the shape of Danny Gosling. He only turned 19 on Monday, and he gets the match ball, and Everton get the place in round 5 of the Cup. It was a battle of attrition throughout. Everton finally got the ascendancy once Lucas had been sent off for Liverpool. What few chances we created were Everton's. Gosling and Cahill went close in the first period of extra time. Liverpool appeared to be hanging out for penalties. They almost got there, but with just 2 minutes of extra time to play, Danny Gosling fires Everton through to the last 16 of the FA Cup. The final score here at Goodison tonight is Everton 1, Liverpool 0.